everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the Amazing Digital Circus episode 7. I really like this show and I am interested in how it is going to end. I know it won't be a happy ending, but I am looking forward to that because I believe every story shouldn't have a happy ending, but I do hope it's a content ending. And I have heard one story. I have heard of one theory where they would be just copies or just isn't real in the first place. And I'm like, I hope that's not the case because in my opinion, it wouldn't really be a risk factor or anything because they aren't real. I just feel, I don't know, just like a waste of time. Why'd I watch this? But I think if they are real people trapped in the game, and I hope at least two people extract.
Hi everyone, so editor me, I just wanted to let you know I lost the recorded version that came from my art program, so I had to get the art painting process from my Twitch bot, so don't mind the weird recording look. I'm sorry about that, but I didn't realize I lost the footage from the art program, but yeah, you guys can subscribe to my Twitch to see like the original recording of it.
And I hope at least 2 people extract, or only like a few people that will be able to actually leave, or at least one person. I don't know, or maybe it would turn into a survival type thing, but I don't know how that would work because Kane knows where they are all the time. And since this show has some inspiration of I have no mouth and I must scream, I look into the book and I was like, wow, it was dark, but it felt a bit weird. It had this, I don't know, that's how the best way I can describe it. It had a weird, interesting, dark vibe, and that's the best way I can describe it. Just wanted to add to, I wanted to try to recreate the comic book version of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream comic, and I try to do that style with this process that you're looking at here. So let me know if I got the style right. It does have a little bit of a twist because of the characters being so cartoony, and I thought it would just be a cool idea because since it had a little bit of inspiration from the series. I had a little bit of a hard time thinking about should I do it like a painterly style like I did the last couple times, or I should do like a different comic booky style, and I felt like I wanted to do the comic book style. I hope there's even more inspiration of the book, and I hope Kane fully crashes out on him. It seems that maybe that's what's been building up to, and I hope these last 2 episodes show that. I hope too that we get to see the characters fight within the group, going over everything of like the decision in episode 7, like why Pomni, I said Homni, why Pomni hesitated about the decision, why Jack pressed the red button, why they fall for Abel's lie, but they might not be fighting against each other, but they do have one shared feeling toward, they are all upset. I can't speak. Like why Pomni hesitated about the decision, why Jax pressed the red button, why they fall for Abel's lie, but they might not argue against each other because they are all reasonably upset with Kane. I don't think they'll have an actual adventure in the next episode, to be honest. We may get some answers from Kinger, and I really hope we get something that really pushes the story and forces it to make more drastic decisions. But I don't know how the show is going to do it in 2 episodes. I am excited to see more. But one thing I think maybe Abel may have helped them because of the knowledge about Cain. Now I don't know if Abel's lie was all a lie. Like I don't know if it's true or about what he said about Cain or not. Like if they could free, like if he can get so excited they can all freeze him like he did with Jax during the dinner scene, or just learning about Kane glitches with the, for example, with the box. Maybe there's more glitches like that, and how he forces himself to limit himself like he did with the Chinese room. Like Abel said that he wouldn't go in there because he wanted it to have an ongoing joke. Now, if what Abel said is true, they could use that as their advantage, because I kind of believe it, because he was a smart NTC. We have seen him sneaking around previous episodes preparing for the adventure for episode 7, and he was learning about them so he can better adapt. But I don't know, I'm just talking and just thinking. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. I guess theorizing. But I do want to see how they are going to do Jax. He already had an episode of him almost extracting, I guess 6 and 7, that he was almost extracted. I hope we do get to see a flashback on what happened with him and his friends Ribbit and Kaufmo, like on that planet he was looking at. I thought they were laughing. I thought they were just laughing at first, but when I saw some videos saying that they were arguing, and I went back to the episode again, and I was like, that might be true, because the look on his face, it just looks like kind of regret. And I think what happened to him in real life caused him to push people away. But the show has hinted that he may not. The show has hinted that he may not have anyone. When he had that interaction with Zubo, he looked kind of shocked or caught off guard or just traumatized. I think we'll just have to wait until March for the next episode. But I feel like I need to rewatch the show again. Maybe there's some more hints and dialogue we haven't paid attention to. But yeah, overall the show is interesting and gets you thinking a little bit. But you know what? That's all for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.